Okay, after a brief interlude, we are back and we are continuing in our fight. That was very, very weird. Do we want to jump in there? Sure, why not? Which one was the siege one? That's the one. Cool. And call someone in? Absolutely. I genuinely don't know where we were up to at all. I most definitely... Oops. Not able to put my dudes up. Chan. Shivers. Great timing. Hey there, buddy. Hold that fort progress. What was the fight that we started? Oh. Alright, so I was definitely misclicking before my nap. And that's what's ended up with us in this odd situation. Alright, there we go. So let's have our vassals join on there. Which is the grumpy vessel that we've got there? They're grumpy because... Why exactly are they grumpy? Actually, yeah. Realised chat wasn't on. Oops. Not that I... don't imagine things will be very noisy today anyway. I am streaming at a slightly odd time now. A little later than normal. Hey. It's for the love of the game. You there. Right. Cool. He's dealing with that nonsense. We can focus up here. What is this? Oh. And we're just going to miss that. And that. And we don't want any of that. So... Fighty dude. Ugh. One thing I wanted to check was that we actually had our focus on mill. We did, it's just that this guy sucks. Okay. I really want an event to get rid of that dude. He is not good. Rightful claims or... Sure. Cut his hair, I think, is always the best option, isn't it? Oh no! Kill him, and it would lose Doom. We want to keep our Doom, don't we? Yeah, looking to take a whole... Keeping helping the land. quite surreal. Playing the game before, I remember that I was playing it, but I genuinely don't remember a single thing. I honestly imagine it must be what those people who have car accidents while they're very tired, which isn't a funny situation at all, but must be what they are like. They think they're entirely, coherent, but fact of the matter is they're basically asleep, basically sleepwalking. Come on, buddies. Everyone group up and let's go. Got 9 there. That'll be 11 by the time we... which one do we want? Yeah. So we really annoy the merchants, or we really annoy the manpower dudes. Let's really annoy the merchants. Yuck. Oh. I was expecting us to get a few more men out than that. Hurry up, vassals, get involved. Took the sweet time. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Do they control? I'm intrigued. Where are these guys going? Aha. The only place they can go. Oh, you cheeky shits. What would we like here? Tempted to go that way. Start hitting our merchants the right direction again. Yeah, done. Okay. That's all of the things we want. Let's basically take everything. Oh. Oh. Not as much as I'd hoped. So they're separate. Separate. Dummy. Again, I want to avoid owning those sea tiles. I don't know whether it's a good idea, but we're going to do it in the short term. Just in case. 3.6. Actually, I need to think about overextension. Oh, 12. Any reason why not? We've certainly got the admin for it. Now we've got flower wars and some more people. I think that's a fine situation. Now, if we've managed to get about 5 per year, there we go. Okay, I feel a lot more comfortable with us being able to hit 95 now. And I imagine we've probably got some grumpy people around us. Oh. Not as grumpy as I'd hoped. That's alright. We should be able to beat 5 per year. We were beating it before comfortably, so yeah. I think we're good. Righty, pay off some of this corruption. Pay off one of them. Alright, well that's a big old dent to our cache of admin power. Let's get a prestige dude. Yeah. Maybe a tax dude is better. This art looks really strange. They don't look like real people. They look like cartoons, whereas usually the art looks, maybe it's old art and they never updated it. So that's the way it feels slightly. So this one was a building. No, we want to save our 2 building ones. And we don't care about that or that, and that we can't do anything with. Alright, well let's hand some stuff over to these guys now. Try and get them happy again. Okay, well it's at least on the way. Cool. Crap. So in the test situation that I set up after in the first attempt, ended up just speed 5 throwing it, and ended up with a really neat situation where a trail of 3 different native North Americans, that's the right term I think, lined up sort of there, and there, and then I was able to just do some what do you call it, colonizing over here. We ended up with this entire swathe locked in. It was really good, and allowed us to touch the, what do you call them, Portuguese that came in here, but They haven't, don't look to have moved down at all. Sure, we're involved. We absolutely are. Don't make the mistake of thinking that we're just standing here doing nothing. Because I promise you that is not what the case is. Commoner flaunting his wealth. What is he up to? He's in front of the gods. No, give me Doom. I want the Doom. Yes. 48 Doom, you beautiful thing. Is there any reason to help these? I don't think there is, particularly. Our vessels can help if they want to, but... don't think I'm interested. How did they end up with such a massive coalition against them? Is it a coalition? Ah, that's an independence war. Wow. No, that's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's the 5th? Shortly. Ah. See. How weird. Oh well. Very nice. I thought I... oh. They did just declare. But interesting declaration, mate. You guys have a fun war. Oh. They brought some friends to the party. Nope, no one can access my land. We are busy brewing doom. Nope. No one comes in. This is the new Aztec. No one is allowed to enter our domain. And beat up my vassals, sure. Ah, interesting. Next text down there. Oosh. Ow, 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 bro. I'm feeling like maybe I should... I don't want to spend any of my manpower, nor do I want to... nor do I want to lose my doom. No, that's not very good. And by not very good, I mean awful, actually. That's a great state, but, you know, relative to this area. But, really what we need. Mitsalapatsatlanda. Well, it's weird now. I'm finding it hard to find things. Which place? Mitzitlan. Really doesn't matter what we get, does it? Let's get more manpower. Where's that one? Yeah. Oh, good timing, me. Horses. We get our first horses. But I don't think we can actually... We can. Cool. Alright. Our army can be quite large. Let's get some horses in. Alright. So they have entered our land. How is this only negative 32? He's full annexed, isn't he? Well, sorry, full occupied. Is it in 2 different wars? Shortly War of Independence. Ah. I probably... I mean, they're not going to give my land away, I don't think. All of these countries down here, none of them can core anything up my end. And it's not that bad anyway if we do lose some land. Playing with Aztec is too difficult, isn't it? No, I've had a fun time, really. What I focused on doing was doing the reforms first without expanding too much. And I imagine if you do it that way, you should be okay. This is only the 3rd session in, where it's still early in the game, so you could quite easily catch up to where I am right now. I'm only a couple of hours ahead, I think, the 2 sessions, about like 5 hours in. And all I did was just kept the same size, got a couple of good allies, and made sure that the fights that I took were, well, as often as I could, were on the forts that we like. I also did some stuff to get the age advantage that allows us the combat bonus on our capital, because as Aztec your capital is on highlands, and highlands are all, there's a nice chain of highlands all through, so you end up with getting +1 combat bonus as though the enemy was defending everywhere. So it's a I've played a good amount of the game, but I don't, so I'm fairly confident with most things, but I don't think this one. I think I've played harder nations than this one, but there are tricks to it, and I think the biggest challenge of the game is going to be dealing with the Westerners when they arrive, because I could see that being a real pain in the butt. But we shall see. I really don't want to spend my doom. At the moment I'm trying to get up to, in case I haven't explained it this session, trying to get up to the edge of madness. No, on the brink of madness, is it? No, it's on the edge. Where the heck is it? On the edge of madness, as Aztecs reach 95 doom, then go 20 years without it hitting 100. So, yeah, we'll see. I really don't want to take that fight. I'll lose manpower and... Just let them go, you naughty boy. Yeah, I really don't want to go into this fight. Time is it in New Zealand right now? It is 9 PM. 3 minutes past. Was that one of the states we wanted? Nope. No, I don't care. It's so hard not doing this, but we've got to get this doom up. What do we want? Lose prestige or lose mill? $6 mil isn't enough to deal with the Spanish. They're up to 9 now, so we need to conserve all of the mill that we can get. This leader is killing us on mill, so we need to bear this whole situation in mind, with that whole long-term situation in mind. Out of interest, can I now... Okay. Oh, we could be drilling. What am I doing? Yeah, they can't get through to us. Oh, could they get through there? Yeah. If they do, we'll find out. Aztec separatists. Aztec exist again. Hey, good on you, Aztec. Just give up already, buddies. We can get a tech. We're probably better off not. Oops, I did not mean to go in on that one. But, seeing as I was just trying to scare them off. Get off my lawn, damn kids. Was he this guy? Nope. I lost a whole bunch of doom just then. Murdering those dudes. I don't want to do it more. Let's just try to... We'll just try to avoid fights. Ow. Stealing my manpower recovery. You shites. Is that one of the states we wanted? Nope. This must be though. Let's have a look in here. When the Western comes, will you go Catholic or stay native? I'm tempted to stay native because of these amazing perks. All of these are superb, and that's okay, but I don't think I'll really use it. Well, it is important to use that, so they're all great. And we also have the very nice perks in here of unrest, morale, and missionary strength. Like, all of those are huge, massive boosts. So I'll probably keep them. In fact, I could be... Oh, hang on. I may want to state this first. But... Yeah, let's go. Nope. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. That one was awful. That one's already a state. And that's also awful. Alright, so I took a whole bunch of land that I don't particularly want. But what I do want, once we hit 95 Doom and reform, is to colonize out this way. To try to get to the Westerners as soon as possible. I don't know if it's a good idea. Maybe I just colonize on the inside of the... colonize one tile in. But because they can put a claim wherever they like. With... what do you call it? Oh, keep thinking. Oh, what am I doing? I can wipe beasts out of here. Shortly holds shortly. Okay, let's where the heck is shortly. I should have started this ages ago, actually. Ah, we lost our sieging guy. Bummer. Oh, that's incredibly high. I know I just said I didn't want to waste our... Shite. You're both awful. No. And no. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we need to go Western. I don't need to go Catholic. I'll do it as a last resort if we absolutely have to. But I think we should be okay. Why the hell have I not got this? Weird. Ah, good. There we go. Shit. Yeah, good. We didn't have to do jack. And we kept our doom nice and high. We're at 55. I think, as far as I remember, we only lost maybe 5 in that entire fight, which works for me. Yeah, let's do these. Let's turn our maintenance down. Ah, big boy down there. Oh no, those are 2 separate ones. Ooh. We don't have a southern rival. Matzo ball. Do we want to... Yeah, sure. I am half tempted to get this, but I don't think we need to. The only real reason to get these would be to would be to keep our vassals happy from them not having better dip tech than us. But I don't think that's a big issue with these guys. Should be fine. We'll set them all to... Actually, we'll set them all to do whatever they like. Don't want them causing us attrition. So, back to the grind of waiting for doom. What can we also do? We can also start putting claims through here. Oh, I see. What about you? That's... Oh, they're our vassal. That's awful dev, that's awful dev, that's awful dev, and that's awful dev. Tiertitlin did beat them. Well done, Tiertitlin. I feel like the emphasis should be Teotitlin. Maybe that's the way you're meant to say it. I can't remember. Don't actually know. Do we have the alliance still? Okay, cool. Set to let all their allies go. Nice one. Alright, well, I think the problem is... I think the problem of still being native is to get allies, but I'm nobody for any native of it was Tapuya in Brazil region. I think that's a lot harder down there. If I recall, it's quite separated, so it's hard to, even if you do catch your neighbors and vassalize them or eat them, they're you're never going to get much manpower, and so you're going to have a very hard time fighting anybody. Whereas the Aztecs, obviously, we're at 27 now. If we owned all of this, we'd be about 40, maybe 45, and that's the kind of army that can stand up to the colonists if you do it right. But my concern is that I don't want to... Yeah, I've got to leave enough manpower left for these guys to face us off, if and remove our doom for us. But yeah, when I started playing, I was you know, I didn't start knowing the game intimately, and I didn't immediately learn how to do things in the game. It's just you take your time and you do what you and you learn things slowly. I've been playing for many thousands of hours now, and I'm tempted to do this just to get a little bit more money. Get 148. Oh, god damn it, it was 75. Okay. Someone said the other day that 75 was the limit, but at least I know now. So the gradations of how much money they give you or manpower they give you is based on their influence of 25, 50, 75. But I was never entirely sure. I felt that there was a different... I thought there was a different step above 75, but no, we're at 96. We know there isn't. What do we want to do here? Lose stab or... Nope, we'll lose legitimacy. That's just fine. Yeah, Tapui is very difficult. I don't know how I'd go about doing that, but gathering together a large manpower base is always super important. Oh god, we're not drilling. No wonder we're making money. So we can be maintenance off. That means our mercenaries aren't being paid for. But with drilling, we are adding to this, which we can spend there and effectively get... Oh, the end is nigh, you beauty. And our leader dies. Oh, all we gain doom. Hardcore. Our leader's crap, but she's not a great deal better. Well, she is better, isn't she? She gives us the middle that we need. Our need of this man is too great, or he must die. We'll be getting 3 mil. Yeah, I like it. Oh, what? Oh no, there's our good leader. Oh well, we're up to 70 doom now. I'd really like a good military leader before we start trying to get our doom back down. Does the amount of doom that we've got dictate the amount of storage that we have? 1958. No. No, it doesn't. That's a bit tough. Weird. Alright, 70 doom. 95 quickly approaching. So our manpower... So we can get another, yeah, 3,500-ish times 4. Come on, brain. $14,000? Jeez, that's so bad that I can't work that out. Oh. What? So they're going to lose... Which one is it? Ah, them. Yeah, cool. Give me your money, clergy. Alright. We need to be prepared to go to war immediately. I'm so nervous about this whole thing. I really don't know that we will... I don't know that we'll definitely get away from the 95 doom. But we'll find out. If we need to, we can release some vassals anyway. Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. We just release this crappy state as Guamara's. Release this crappy state as Chichimika. Oh no, that's already them. Shame. But we could release Otomi. And then we'd be at our 5 vassal limit. Yeah, cool. That's a good idea. And then we just do fights. Lots and lots of fights. We are losing... I want to get some more mercs. I think that's going to be the thing that helps us. It's such a shame. I was so excited when I thought our leader was dying. There he remains with his 1 fire and 2 maneuver. Die, you shit. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Can handle 19 there, but only just. What was the campaign that you got proudest of your achievements? I think probably my favorite. I remember really enjoying my Aragon campaign. I think Aragon was the first one that I ever did that was on hard. Everything else I'd done prior to that was on normal, on medium, whatever it's called. But I tried to step it up a notch after watching Atwix is my favourite streamer, and I watch him a lot, and he plays it on very hard, and so my ambition, I never knew the difficulties existed in the game until I saw him streaming it, and I decided that I wanted to learn how to play on very hard. And so after many thousands of hours, I finally learned it. But on the way through, I started playing on hard difficulty, which I can't remember exactly what hard does. I think hard makes things a little bit more tricky. I think it makes things a little bit more tricky diplomatically. I can't remember exactly how. And maybe remove some buffs that you have playing on normal. Oh, it's been so long I really can't remember. But Aragon was super good fun. Really enjoyed Aragon. A lot of different achievements to pick up, and I think that was the first time I formed Rome, so it was fun for that reason too. Is there any reason not to release these guys now? Oh, I would have to give them that. Huh. What? No, not that 4 dev. Okay, we can afford that. Let's release Otomi, and we're gonna be 1 over our Diplo limit for the remainder of the. Oh, actually, I need this, don't I? It's helping me gather. I was thinking about dodging fighting these guys. Let's just go stand over there. Let's see if we can suppress that by... Oh, hang on. I know another way. Yep, because I don't care. Which other ones? It's because we're converting it there. Quite grumpy. I would actually like to build another fort up here. These are mountains up here, and they're a real pain to fight on. Unless you've got a fort. Half tempted to go... Can't remember where I went last time. Never played with Aragon. It's good fun. They're good fun. I think I did in a row. I started as Naples. I did Naples, and just wanted to. I think they have. I can't remember. I think they have some fun achievements. But it's so long ago, I genuinely can't remember it. It's probably in my YouTube somewhere. And then once I'd finished with them, I thought, hey, let's give Aragon a go. And they were also good fun. But Burgundy is another really interesting starting nation. Once you've had a couple of games as big countries that you feel safe with, the still quite large countries that have weird mechanics are a good choice. weird mechanics like lots of vessels or come on, oh my fucking god. It couldn't have been worse. That's taking the piss now, game. Thank you. Hey, a 4 siege guy. Do I need to keep this guy? He's not bad. Honestly, he's not bad. But we won't be building a navy for so long. We don't need that guy. What with Iberian countries is that they focus on colonization. I agree. Colonization is not a fun part of the game for me. I really don't find anything exciting about click, and wait for 5 years. It's terrible. Really unexciting. I guess it's kind of fun doing having your explorers running around and, you know, clearing up the map, but I quite agree. Any country can form as Spain. Yeah. There are some fun things you can do once you do form Spain. I think there's some fun achievements you can get, like trying to become the emperor as Spain. I remember being very proud when I finally did that. But yeah, I did them so long ago that I've never. This was one of the only nations I've never played as Castile. Purely because of what you're saying there, that the colonization game is their only option. I would like to be drilling. Where's the other place I'm converting? Ah, there. Yeah, where to put this fort? We've got these three. And that one. Which are all very nice. I have one. Nah, it's just hills. Well, I guess the Highlands there, we get the +1 bonus right now. But in a few years we won't. So I suppose hills are much the same as mountains. That's the spot for it, if anywhere, I think. Oh, you're not my vessel. No, you're not. That's 100% where our fort's going. That means the only way they're getting through is along the coast into there. We fight them on the highlands. Try and come through here. I guess they could come all the way around. But then we catch them there. Yeah, that's amazing. Look at that. With that one tile across there, they prevent so much movement. There's not much to defend around here. Guess hills there. Hills there. Oh, we could go mountain there. Mountain there. Very exciting. The only country can form is Spain. Yeah, I can dig it. There's a guy on YouTube in Brazil trying to unify the Holy Roman Empire with France. Yeah, there's no reason why not. With France, all you do is get yourself elected, and once you've done that, go religious ideas and just knock them around. It shouldn't be too hard at all. France is in a good position to do that as well because they naturally rival. Actually, do they have that rival ticker against Austria anymore? I don't think they do. They don't have traditional rival with Austria, they just have rival at the beginning. Historical rival, I think that's the term. But because they want to fight Austria basically, and Austria will regularly ally electors, they have reason to go hit Austria again and again and again. So yeah, that'll be good fun. I've only played France once, and it was to get the big blue blob achievement, where you've got to get 100 provinces within 50 years, perhaps it is. I'm keeping on being tempted by this spending out. I think we're just going to let this accrue. Let our we'll let our monarch points go as high as we can. We've got another 500 before we have to start spending them. I think that's the way to go. But I'm just frustrated I can't do this. Can't do drilling. I'm waiting for these idiots. How much longer have we got? 3 years? Yeah, about that. Quite some rebels on the way through. Annoying event. We could maybe give some more land to them. That's just costing us unnecessarily. What has high autonomy? That one does. That one does. Nope. Damn it. Should have looked at the number before I clicked it. There we go. Oh, they're happy. We could also give other stuff away. No. No, those are high enough. Alrighty. How are those conversions going? They're happening. We could maybe speed them up by stating them and coring them and switching on the conversion edict, but it's not really worth it. Can any country be emperor? Yeah, absolutely. It's much easier as well. No, not any country. You've got to be Catholic or Protestant or Reformed, and but France starts as Catholic, so they're in a prime situation for it. Getting it as Spain, you do the same thing. All you need to do is usually you can try and marry an ally, the electors, or just get into a fight with them and vassalize them. Vassalizing the small guys is okay for your aggressive expansion, but vassalizing the big guys is much trickier. So usually trying to ally them to the point that they want you to be the emperor. Once your relations are sufficiently high, or once they're your loyal vassal, they'll vote for you to become emperor, and then anyone becomes the emperor. So I think I've done the emperor as that Aragon into Spain into Hri emperor. It's an achievement, so I think that's where I learned how to do it. I think I've gotten Poland in as emperor. I've flipped the Ottomans to, and I never recorded that, I wish I had have. I've flipped Ottomans into Orthodox. Oh no, I don't think I ever did actually get them into Emperor. Something went weird with the war. I couldn't get the Peace of Westphalia. There's a lot of different conditions that control whether or not your religion is going to be valid, or whether you're going to be a valid emperor, depending on your religion. So any any Christian religion can, in theory, become the emperor, but it's much trickier for Orthodox, less so for Reformed, less than that for what's the other one? Protestant, and easiest of all for Catholic. But it depends on how the League War finishes. If you finish the League War as the winner, and if the League War ends with Reformed or Protestant being the accepted, I think they're both the same. I think Protestant and Reformed are both treated as Protestant, so any Protestant leader can become the emperor. So if the League War, the Protestant side of the League War wins, then anyone Protestant can become emperor and Catholics can't at the beginning of the game. And if they win the League War, Catholic gets to be emperor right through. And if the two sides are evenly balanced enough, and you can usually force this to happen if you're the AI player. If you're as a human player, you can usually force this to happen by just being careful and losing specific. It's quite tricky, but it can be done. If the League War goes on for long enough, you can have it so that all sides just say, nope, let's finish this. Sorry, Anglicans can be, yeah, absolutely. I forgot all about them. I've never been Anglican, so I genuinely don't know. But once Peace of Westphalia lands, then any Christian can be emperor. But it's kind of ugly. It's gets a wee bit tricky. But how's our manpower looking? We've got to do so much fighting. I'm really reluctant to not have these guys drilling. But I hope that explains things, that you've got all sorts of different options for... Oh, we're up to 47. Okay. What else do we want here? Well, I don't know that we should be doing any more expanding, to be honest. Oops, that was the wrong one. Where's the other 9 that I just saw there? But there's no harm getting these claims anyway. It's sieges and fights that reduce this, aren't they? Sacrificing rulers, occupying provinces, winning battles. Yeah, cool. I must have read on the wiki that it's to do with the number of people you kill. Anyways, what else do we want to do? What I'd like to do... We declare on them. Ah. You're a vassal of them. Ooh. It's going to make my life a bit tricky. But I can put a claim there. So I can declare on them. And then have a nice fight with all of those. Actually, I can have a nice fight with all of those as well. Cool. Lots of people to fight. We just need to make sure we always have options to fight. Because this is going to start getting a little bit hairy. I'm genuinely quite scared. I'm not good at microwing. And I've already proved once today that I'm able to take my eye off the ball. In my defense, I should not have even been trying to play video games and should have been asleep, which I was about an hour, no, not even that, about 15 minutes after I wrapped up our first session, or first attempted session. And the proof of the pudding being that coming back I couldn't remember what was going on in the war and who I was fighting. You know you're too tired to EU4 when you do that. 90. Oh my gosh, folks, we're just about there. We are on the brink of the edge of madness. Ooh, 20 years without. See that? I'm not. If it's if the achievement is stay above 95 for 20 years, there is no effing way that's happening. Definitely not having that happen. We can have 20 at the moment. We've got 18. Okay. I'd really like another leader, someone who can fight properly. I could try to have that dude killed off in battle, but I don't want to waste our manpower is the problem. I'd much rather have a really good general. But seeing as these dillholes betrayed me, with 35 there is very little chance we're getting a good leader. Hopefully this kid's good. Although whether I'll risk him I don't know. What is this dude doing? Targeting outraged. Cool. So we're at 92. Try to colonize North America first, right over south. I'm not very interested in colonizing. There's some decent development around, but I'm probably not going to bother with any sort of ideas. What I did, I did a test run of this off the first session, just speed 5ing through and ignoring what was going on. And what I did is I went for first thing I did was Jesus, what was the first thing I did? I didn't go exploration, I know that much. I have a feeling that maybe I went diplomatic. Or maybe... God, I just can't remember. I was tempted to go expansion. Because it has just the 2 floating colonists and, you know, boosts to your global settler output. But don't so much care about that. Other things I'd rather get, and it really depends on the monarch points we have. But I won't be doing much colonizing because I don't like it, A, and because I'm going to be able to take stuff off the Europeans if all goes well, and I don't know that it will. There's no way to know that. There's no way to know that it will, but we can certainly try. We've already got that. I don't know what to get. We've already got that. We've already got that. That. I'm half tempted to get that because I'm not going to be worried about cavalry armies, and don't really care. No, I'm never going for that, and I'm never doing an edict just to cheer people up. So let's go for that one. and we'll make a choice on the golden age. I didn't, in my quantity ideas, was to help you with one of your problems, right? That was exactly. Oh no, now I remember. I'm gonna keep this under my hat. Quality is wonderful. There's no argument that quality would be amazing. Oh, sorry, did you say quantity? So lots of people like quantity, and I can understand why. I used to grab it every single game because of that one function there. That's also nice, that's also nice, that's also nice. There's lots of nice things in there. What people don't realize is that a lot of this can be done in other ways elsewhere. So, for example, the manpower recovery speed. No, that's the one that can't be helped. But with these guys, we have built in plus 10% manpower recovery speed. It did pop in my head when I was thinking which ideas I should go for. That certainly did pop into my head. But that regiment cost, not a big deal. You don't pay for regiments more than once. It does reduce their overall cost, but by 10%, changes a normal infantry stack from 0.5 ducats to 0.45 ducats. And that's not a huge deal. It really doesn't make that much of a difference at the end of the day. And the maintenance modifier, -5 on top of that. -5 land maintenance modifier is really pretty poor. They need to buff this, in my opinion. Well, I guess the one problem is that quantity has really nice ideas, particularly that +10 morale with religious ideas. So maybe it's fair. But the 5% army morale is 5% maintenance modifier is really weak. We'll have a look when we get. I'll probably get defensive. I almost always get defensive. We'll have a close look at what that actually means, but it isn't massive. It's 5% of this total here, which, when it comes to calculating your total cost, it's a chunk, but it's a pretty unexciting chunk. Yeah, no, it's just really not very good. It's not enough to notice. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be that'd make our total income 7.6. Sorry, our total cost 7.6, which is nice, but I don't think the cost of when we've got an army of 20 dudes, including a whole bunch of mercenaries, I don't think reducing their cost by one mercenary is really worth 400 monarch points. I mean, it is cumulative, and the cost is reduced for the rest of the game, but it's the math doesn't excite me. The only reason I get that is because I've got to get fort maintenance, which does actually make a difference, and the fort defense is huge. And the rest of these are nice, but they're sort of quite abstract. So I'd be tempted to finish defensive there every time, except for that completing it reduces your cost. But well, avoiding attrition is super nice as well. And yeah, we do get -10 attrition there, but -25 attrition up there is much bigger. Land force limit modifier. That's cool, but yeah. I think if you just played very differently to the way that I play, you could get away with it. But quantity is not my favorite idea. I very, very rarely get it these days. After getting it every time when I was starting out, because it always seems so helpful. I think the thing that changed the way that I play and the amount that I relied on that idea was I played one game in which I just was determined to lose no manpower to attrition whatsoever. And it's really freaking hard, because as soon as you walk across this border, you're getting attrition. So I was doing, as soon as you walk on there, you're getting attrition. So I was doing everything that I could to micro my avoiding attrition. No, it's ours and always will be. Bad luck, matzo ball. And when you start thinking about avoiding attrition, you lose a lot less manpower. That combined with having a bunch of mercenaries to soak up your damage, like, we've got perfectly half. No, we haven't. We've got almost half of our army's mercenaries, purely for this reason. Alright folks, 95, here we come. Jesus, this is so high. I don't know what happens if you reach 100 doom actually. What does happen if you reach 100 doom? I think sacrifice our ruling family, casting our nation into chaos. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Let's hope it doesn't happen, shall we? We might need to start more than one war to avoid this. Who are these allied with? They're allied with Aztec, and Aztec are allied with every mother sucker. We could maybe go for that one. Just go flower wars up here. Yeah, I'll do this one because they've got vassals and I actually want this and I want to build that fort there. So, actually let's go here because we can kill them immediately. Come on, 95. Actually guys, I'm going to be a real pain in the butt and race to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Now that we're at 95 doom, we are officially on the brink of madness. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are at 95 doom. We are racing across the brink of madness. No. Well. This gives us 200 prestige, which I think I like. And if we want to take some land, we can. Yeah, that's what we do. Cool. Yes, you and you. Yes, you. They won't. Ah, because they've lost some manpower. That's cool. I can dig it, buddy. Can appreciate that. Should we try and roll up a new dude? No. I think we'll wait. Cool. The wars begin. Come to me, my vassals. Yes. Run at me with your 0 manpower. Sorry, your 0 upkeep. What do we want? We don't care about foreign spies. Alright, we're down to 83. Looking good. Oh, I feel like I'm seeing double. Making my eyes feel weird. Got to try to remember to fight on Highlands if at all possible. But you can't. And it's still giving me wacky eyes. What are you guys doing? Oh. Fight them. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll, we don't need to race through this. I mean, I know I'm feeling a bit nervous about it, but we can fight them safely. Nice fights like that. Jesus, that's not a nice fight though. 5-4-3-2 on 5-4-2-3 versus our 2-1. Jeez. Yeah, we really need to get this ticking up. It's alright, we definitely are not turning in to hit you at Mexico. Don't worry about it. Oh. Is that guy really moving there? If we didn't get that river crossing, I would fight them there. Where are they going? They should not be able to wander. Oh, it's because of that they can wander past our fort. Damn game. That's okay. Let's just keep hitting things around here. Let's pretend that we're walking past so that the AI doesn't spook and run off. Oh, they already have. Damn it. Is that our vessel? No. I'm not sure. No, it was only the small one that we caught. We really don't want this idiot grouping up with other people. There we go. We'll fight him there. This is an ugly fight, but we needed to get rid of him. For how long? I don't know. We can call in mixed tech now. All to arms, buddy. Yeah. So... we do need another leader. Really do need another leader. Hey, someone with some stuff. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just to siege down there. That's the only place we're actually going to take in this war. Come on, let me catch someone there. Good. Yeah. Lovely work, lads. That was our scariest fight. We can catch a bunch of those. Where are they going? There's Jalisco. Could be going all the way down there, I suppose. Let's start. No, we'll go in siege. Well, there's a chance that they may just stop there. No, okay. We're down to 56 doom. I hope I didn't need to wait for the tick of the month or something. I've been 1504, they're coming. Yeah, for sure. They'll likely have colonies in the Caribbean now. How's the siege not finished yet? There was even a fight there. There we go. Alrighty, let's go down here. That is 100% where we're going. We are definitely not turning around and murdering anyone on the way through. I promise. God damn it. I realized. Alright, and then there was 36 doom. Where's that guy going? Still a decent amount of men over there. We might just leave some dudes behind to unsiege this side. Up. And head on over there. Oh, hang on. I'm a little bit nervous about armies that size. There happen to be another two hiding or something, you know. We could be in trouble, so... Alright. So who else are we fighting down here? Them. Okay. We'll have that and those two armies join up and look to protect each other shortly. Will they arrive an enemy as well? Okay. So what we're going to do, once we've got this into a situation where we can peace out, we're only at 34 war score, despite having quite certain crushed the vast majority. No, apparently they've still got Same amount of troops as us somewhere. So we've got to be mindful of where we're headed. Yep, we'll do that because we need the manpower. Always needing the manpower. Tempted to leave this for a little bit because it saves us some money. But I guess the sooner we do that, the sooner they go to parity. Well, no, they're already at 64 there. Well above. If I go there and there, can I catch this guy? If I join these, it should join into that, shouldn't it? Yep, cool. Great, he's locked in there. All day, ref, all day. Lovely. Skill 2 production dude for half price. Is that important to us? Not really. We'll take that extra 50. Admin though. So, is their army still the same? No, okay. We've gotten rid of half of it, but there is still 17,000 wandering around somewhere. So, I'm tempted to let my... no, it is nice having a death wall. Is there anyone that we can piece out now? Or cash? These, I imagine? Ah, no, I see. Were they an ally? I think they were. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Our Doom is low enough that after this war, all I do is poop out Guamarev, I'm guessing I'd say, Guamaresh, maybe, and and Otomi, and then I reform into, finish my reforms and my doom is gone. So I can eat a lot in this war, provided that I keep doing fights as I go. And I am quite tempted to eat at least all of this and all of that, because those are both quite decent states. So maybe I'll I should go try and find this army that's down here, but I just don't know where it could be. There can't be too many places, we can see everything. Maybe they've got more troops hiding over here that I don't know about. Who knows? But we'll spread out and siege all of this lot. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There and there. Alright, do we want to eat this dude? I still kind of like my idea of having a wall along here, which means I don't necessarily need to eat these dudes. I can leave these two idiots. They can give me all of their... No. Well... So I've always, if you've wondered why sometimes you'll get two of these and one will be better than the other, this one is the one that you get with the age, the transfer subject age ability. So you can see allows transfer subject peace treaty at half cost. Yes. So the cost that it's talking about there is war score cost. So you can see that 11 is half of 23. So I do get it for half price, but damn son, it's not in the war goal. It's not a war goal, whereas Flower Wars is. So if you had a whole bunch of other stuff you wanted to do and transfer the vassal, use that one. But we don't. We just want that, and we'll have them transfer. Oh. No, we don't want them for vassals anyway. What am I thinking? I was just talking about how the mechanic worked, yes. So we want to transfer trade power. We want that. We could steer trade. Or just... Jesus, 10 ducats though. That's so weak. We can, rather than getting that, we can do that and that. Get ourselves some nice prestige. Very good. Sounds good to me, buddy. What was I thinking there? Leave 1, 2 more there. One goes there, you two go there, that one joins them. Alright. This sieging party here can take care of anything that pops out of there, I imagine. Let's try and find... I'm a bit nervous about that fight because, according to my details, they've got another 6,000 hiding somewhere, and the AI is a tricksy beast sometimes and will jump out and spook you. Dude. Oh, we already occupied that. Okay, that's the thing we wanted. Yeah, I've been caught so many times recently by the AI doing little tricksy maneuvers. Let's do that instead, actually. Unsiege our stuff. A wee bit safer. So there's 2 hiding out there. Yeah, I think they're trying to bait us. It's good that they've programmed the AI to do it, but it was a bit of a surprise that the AI did it. The first 25 times they caught me with it. They'll have a nice little, oh look at our weak army, it's not even at full maintenance. And then ruffle stomp you with 18 troops from there. Let's have a look, see if I'm right. Okay. It's a different ruffle stomping technique to the one I'm familiar with. AI, but sure. What am I missing? Whose troops could I not be accounting for? Oh God, unless they've sent troops up into the wilds up here. Entirely possible. Pretty freaking weird. Wow, we can't even get over there. Oh yes we can. Maybe hiding here? Pretty weird. These freaking tropical lands down here always mess with your attrition. So, no point spreading out to one thin. You've always got to spread out to two thin. Otherwise, you're... There we freaking go. I thought as much. What? No, stay connected mixed deck. I guess we don't really need to murder them, do we? Zero doom, folks. From 95 to 0 doom in the space of one very long and protracted war. Let's just murder off the rest of their troops because we can. And now we can safely siege. Nope. Still got 4,000. Who? Where? Oh, up here, of course. I forgot that these guys were still kicking. So let's... What shall we do? Do you have siege? No. You just wander across there and poop out one dude. Oh, Jesus. Oh, is that a level 3 fort? What? Oh, yeah, okay. I've got few enough dudes that they can't do it. Good. Finally won that siege. Good to know. We don't need all of those. Who else can we piece out here? Zapotec. We just want your money. Well, hang on. I don't think I can core here because it's not in the same tile. Bit of a shame. What I'd actually like is for them to be my vassals. Oh, that's a point. No. Is it a point? I could just vassalize these two idiots. I couldn't. Cost is far too high. But we can at least get war reps and they can transfer trade power. And let's get... who don't we care about? That one. Hang on, guys. Oh, we didn't have our sieging fellow in there, but we only have one sieger, don't we? I believe. Yep, because our king is awful. So I'm going to take all of that land and that. They won't give me this because their vassal isn't 100%ed. It's kind of a weird choice, but sure. Do Mixtec have cores here? No. I would give them back their cores if they did. Fortunately, it's that guy who has that core. And I want to give that to my buddy here. we've got to integrate a couple of our vessels at least. So I'm just thinking about how... sorry, when we do our final reform, we'll still have at least 2 vessels. So I'm just trying to predict which ones they'll be. Oh, good work, mixed deck. I'm certain you're not meant to say mixed tech. I'm certain it's meant to be mish tech, or I don't know. A mixed tech sounds like a dicey 90s DJ brand, and I like that. Alright, everyone go away. We've got stuff to do. Sieging stuff. Oh no, they could be running up there, couldn't they? Think of that. Good work, mixed tech. High-end suppliers of high-end DJ equipment. Mixed tech. You can stay there, pal. Oops, that was the wrong button. That was the button I meant. We don't need our maintenance on now. Four siege dude going there. Another guy going there. Mistake. Zopotek. Boom. Nice stuff. Can't afford to pay my loans off though. Shit, man. Right, how's this gonna play out? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, wow. Okay. So, let's clear that. Boop, 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 boop. And, all of your money, please. And that one. Hey, cool. Jesus, it's only 45. That's okay. We make enough money that we'll be able to pay this debt off. But I can't believe that we genuinely managed to get 95 out of that war. See, the numbers don't match up. I mean, the battles aren't purely from troops lost. I know it does say that there's... We'll try and keep an eye on it, shall we? Ow. Oh good, I forgot that was happening still. Help our money situation even further, I imagine. Yeah, cool. What was I just looking at? Our Doom counter. So, we're at... I wish it told us the exact number we're at. Rather than just 2. But this is the capital of the... Oh yeah, we can get some Doom here. Okay, so we're up to 7 Doom. Let's see what a level 1's capital fort siege does. Didn't affect it. So where the hell did we get... Maybe the Doom reduction is more than what's the maths here? 65,000, 67,000 into 95. It's tricky math to work out, but that's okay. We've got everything we ever wanted, everything we ever needed. Now, because we're so very, very clever, and our timing is amazing, we have converted both of these. Good to know. Ah, hang on. No. Oh, this is the one we just conquered, right. So that, and that, and that, and we're going to release Idiot Otomi. They're going to get 4 provinces. Which 4 provinces are they going to get? Slightly reluctant now. Well, I definitely want their stuff. Screw it. Whatever. Okay, cool. They didn't take my stuff. And we also want to poop out... Ooh. So that, by my stuff, I mean that one tile that I want. It is them, isn't it? We'll get these. It's fine by me, pal. Okay. Now we can do our final reform. There's our expandy. We get lose 1 stab, get 25 doom. No problemo. Who did we lose? Oh, that's a good point. We do lose our claims there. Right off. What do you call them there? Wars there. Oh well. Oh no! Oh no! I wasted admin there. Actually, what am I saying? Who cares? Our colonization policy, of course, will be native repression because native uprisings happen once every siege, but so little that who cares? I'm tempted, like that native assimilation, that and that are just as bad. If you have one uprising, you're going to have an uprising, so it's not worth it. So you have to deal with the natives, or leave an army parked on the tile immediately, constantly. But that native assimilation plus 50, I'm slightly tempted, because I think that used to be there. No, if I kill off the natives, then there's no chance they can assimilate anyway, I imagine. No, we'll stick with this one. That's the easiest one. So who's our best boy? There's our best new boy. Very good. I'm annoyed by giving that away. I didn't think about that. Oh well. They are our vassal. Okay. So they stayed our vassal. And Matsubal stayed our vassal. Well, I think we might just integrate both of those. They're awful. And I'm fucking annoyed they stayed, actually. I should have been watching, trying to follow a pattern, trying to make up a pattern. Maybe it's the last person you vassalized in the first that stay. No, can't be the first. It did feel random throughout until now. I'm probably just imagining a pattern. Anywho's, we've got lots and lots of wars to do. Let's put a claim there and there, and I don't care about either of those. Who's this one? What the hell am I doing? Oh, okay. That makes sense. So we pretty much just want to spawn everyone now. Oh, we've got that marriage. God damn it. Don't have a marriage with you pricks though. Yeah, no reason not to eat you. Don't want to call them in because they may try to take land that we want. Which other ones can we declare on? Now that we've got our full 5 thingamies, our doom doesn't automatically increase, so we're fine to expand as much as we like. We've got plenty of admin, so no reason why not. It is a bit annoying to me that I had marriages with our vassals. That was dumb. They're a vassal of them who have a truce, that's right. These we released normally, so they're not going to do anything. Okay, so there's no one else we can actually fight. Well, sorry, that's not true at all. Hello, buddy. Oh. When did we fight them? Did we just fight them before? Remember that. No. Further back than that. They're a vassal of Aztec. Cool. If we vassalize there, we can... Oh, can we call through there? But no. What cores are under this? So I can get at them by declaring on these. By declaring Yucatan. Oh. What? I do not remember fighting them. Must have been a while ago if we did. Okay, well the only war we can do is this one for the moment. Does the truce thing match up with that? Yeah, it does. Oh, hang on. Aha, ha, ha, ha. Does it? We head up there. As soon as that dude arrives, we get flower wars on these dudes. Flower wars on these dudes means with those dudes and with those dudes. So, a very roundabout way of doing things, but sure, why not? There's our flower wars. Ho ho ho. Oof. It is mountains though. I'm glad you're splitting up. Just excellent. Get moving, buddy. Oh, they moved. No, they didn't. Perfect. Oh, who was that jumped us straight in? Well done, that person. That vassal, rather. We'll do that one because we don't mind. Are you really escaping? going there. Okay. I guess you can go wander around in the wilds and fight crap, we won't be able to core these. Nope, we won't. Damn. Where are these maniacs running? Okay, there's some of them. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, here we go. That there puts paid to our oldest and longest and most annoying rival. We can't cancel his cores because they are core cores. But cores. But that's fine. Now we can hopefully. Ah, they're already fighting someone else. Well, look. Okay. So we could bring Mixtech in, because why not? Join our war, buddy. And this guy can go there. These guys, just dodging and diving. I want to catch one and not the other. We arrive on the 2nd. They'll be gone on the 4th. We want to wait 3 days. Hope I did that right. Where's this mountains? 6 and 4. They could still stop though. Lock in one of you shits. Oh god, they're probably both gonna stop and we're gonna be fighting into mountains against the 4-shop leader. The 3-shop leader. Total pricks. Okay, good. I don't mind fighting into mountains when I've got a massive numerical advantage, but otherwise I'd rather avoid it. You know what I mean? So we could go chase those fools into the wild, but I don't know that I want to. Yeah, there's no harm, I suppose. Well, there's attrition, and there's the chance that they'll get a really good fight against us that we can't see coming. But beyond those, what's the harm? Who was that? Oh, Matza Ball. You're about to get Matsin Twilowekid. Matla Zinkid. Oh. Ah, someone caught him. There we go, nice defensive fight on mountains for us. I thank you very much. Okay, go away, everyone. Enough of all of this. Thank you all. Good, we got the capital. Oh, I should have my vessels tagged as joined for this one. Oh, are we fighting that? Great. Okay, good. But I still won't be able to call around there. Oh well. At least I can start putting cores over here. Because what I'd really like is to own that tile there. Or that tile there. Because as soon as Portugal or whoever colonizes there, we are good. We are technically next to a country with a, what do you call it, with an institution, meaning we can reform our religion, meaning we can cause ourselves all sorts of awfulness. Lose some doom. Nope, don't care. The end is nigh. Oh crap, I thought we caught him. Run, little rabbit. Got stories to tell. Very good. Oh! Imagine that. Ow, bro. Ouch town. Population you, bro. What the fuck? Oh, game. Who is that? It's them. No, it doesn't look like they're going that way. They can't be curling back to here, can they? Where can they be going? That's the only place that makes sense. Oh, Jesus. Of course. Where are they going to head now? Better ways, you reckon? Right. Sure, buddy. So what I'd like to do is take these three. That opens up a whole new... I was just about to break into song then, start singing frickin' Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, I really want to catch that fight there on the... Yeah, this is the one. So despite us attacking into the... us attacking into there, they're getting the terrain penalty. Oh, hey. Oh, no, that's not. Aztec is the leader. It's not our fucking flag, bruh. Oh, damn it. Weird. Anyways, we can go there, we can go there. You can go there. You can go there. But I think we've effectively wiped them out now. Yeah, there's still a cheeky contingent running around somewhere. My best guess is that they're headed there, but I don't know for sure. Can I core here? Oh, if I get that, then I can core there. Pretty cool. Let's drop off some chaps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm surprised at how we've avoided massive amounts of debt in this. The first run through, I was... Had I already gone bankrupt? I can't remember. I think I had. Or at the very least I was planning to do it. Whereas this one I don't feel overarching need to go bankrupt that I did in the last. Oh, this really sucks. I don't like them taking shortcuts that I don't take. Yep. Yeah. Oh, why are you set to attach, dude? Word. Assume you're sieging that, but we'll stand on it anyway. Once you're finished. That is our siege dude, isn't it? Yep. Which way is he headed? He headed that way, which would be really nice. Islands fight if we can get there in time. And a defensive Highlands fight at that. Because that's our allies' capital. Now. Nope. Again, whoever the fuck Matsubal have got in there is taking over the fight. A 4-2 is taking over instead of a 1-3. Jesus. Fuck you, Matsubal. Well, see, this would be -2 ordinarily. Or no, this would be +1, and that would be -1. It's really annoying, right? I should keep that in mind when fighting the Spaniards, that the sheer number of pips dictates who's in charge, even if they're much, much worse at the job. Where are we looking? I'm not sure where they could be going. We control all of that. Where are they? They're going to Mitla. We're also going to Mitla. I mean, I guess they could be going somewhere like there. Oh, after all of that, I've left that unoccupied. Where is that headed? To there, where we can't go because reasons. This fucking pathing is killing me. Please go sensible routes. Game. Would be too much to ask. Surely. Yeah, they must be headed over here. That's okay. Ow. It's not. Ah, they're fleeing into the... Interesting. We do have too many leaders. How long has that been there? Oh, this must have just ticked down. Who are our rivals? Okay, that makes sense. Cool, man. Yeah. No, it's nice chatting, Shell. Have a good one, buddy, and good luck on your next attempt with Aztecs. Why have I got 63 siege there? Yep, that's a lot more siege than I need. Other people I should be counting. Should be espionaging. Oop. To build a spy network, not block a spy network. Righty. Just a bit. Oh. Don't need that event, thanks game. Back. 2,000 men. They lose 15 influence if I do that. Or they lose 10, or they lose 10 loyalty. Okay, so what we're going to do is give them enough land that we can get the full amount. We need them at 75. At the moment we get 2,554. Let's bump that up by smallest amount we can. Huh. Well, 331 is the smallest we can bump it by. Alright, so what was it, 2,754? 3,436. And now they're grumpy, so we're going to lose manpower for a while. Let's also give them... Perfect. Those tiles aren't great for the nobility to hold, but they will do. Now, who can I piece out separately? You. Aha, I can get... Okay, they're your vassal. Cool. Though do I want that? I'm slightly tempted to just eat this entire place. Maybe have one vassal left. But I think owning everything... yeah, I think owning everything's more efficient than... and not... cancel subject. What do I want? I want... Huh? When did they change religion? Boys. We don't care about that. And your... Wow. God, it was 6 ducats worth 1 prestige. Actually, our prestige is fine. So, yep, sure is. In fact, that instead. There we... Cool, thanks, man. Bow. Now, the good thing about this is that one of these is a trade tile, if I recall. Shit. I missed it. That was the one I was actually gunning for. So, yeah. Okay. Oh. At least we've got some of the other things in the same state as as a trade node. Although this is nice, we've got a grasslands tile. Jesus. Oh, it's because we're primitive. We still get that plus. Yeah, but this will be amazing to develop when we are in that situation. Out of interest, can I now? Nope. Alright. Okay, who have we got left? We've got them left. Hello, buddy. I'd like that. Oh, this works. Just dandy. Look at that. That war score couldn't have been better made. Love it. Right, we need that siege to finish, and then we are good. Got that one. They ran off into the trees. Come on, siege, finish please. We lose Doom. We get stab. Is it worth stabbing up first? Yeah. The reason I do that is because we paid 120 to get 2 stab effectively, because of that event was stacked there. Had the event gone and had we want to get up to stab 3, we would have had to pay 160 to get up to stab 3, and sort of it future proofs, kind of. I don't know. I just do it. Our royal family really fucking needs to learn how to fight. Okay, well this guy needs to die, is what he needs to do. So let's get him training. He's the awful one. I can't kick him out. Ah, it's because we're at war. Shame. Current ruler. Oh yeah, die, you shit. I guarantee he won't. Far out. It's only the good die young. I know that's the song, but I have no idea who sings it. Like, maybe the Beatles? Rolling Stones, perhaps? No, it's not. I know who it is. Iron Maiden. Yeah, awesome. Alright, that's my peace deal. Oh, I could maybe grab their capital. What? They won't do that. Why? I guess we don't occupy everything, do we? That seems a fairly strange reason to not accept a peace treaty, but sure. Occupy 2 of your 4. No, they only had the 1 fort, didn't they? Yeah, fair enough. No bother though. We can wait. Got all of the time in the world. It's really annoying. And there's just no way to get our power projection back up now either, now that we've got no vassals, no rivals. Oh well. We're in a standoff. It is actually a Mexican standoff. Brilliant. Oh, we just got black flagged. There we go. Now they'll do it. And the reason that's cool is because then we can claim there. We can put claims on everything else. That's the reason this is a good idea. What was my thing here? No, don't care about level 2 production right now. Cool. So we've got flower wars against everyone else now. And lucky last. I'm half tempted to eat this and then release them. They're in 2 separate states even. Ugh, so freaking ugly. That's another state all of its own. Jesus. It's annoying that you can't tell where states are. But yeah, that state goes somewhere else. I'm half tempted to cancel this. Is there any strategic advantage to keeping that? We're going to have that. We're going to have a fort there. I guess having a fort there and there is pretty damn tough. Fort there, there. Perhaps there. Gives us a fairly impenetrable kind of a layout. But honestly, building on a mountain that we can't develop with goods that we can't see. Oh no. We may not be able to core those because I just deleted that. No, these are our vassal. We should be able to. That was a bit tense. So I don't know. Let's just do it. Send that one there. See what happens. We're again over. But that is cool. We've got those techs. We don't care about those techs. We really, really need our heir to die. Sorry, oh, don't die, heir. Really need our ruler to die. He's been shitting up our mill tech for far, far too long. We do not need that. They want access? Sure. Why not? Colima separatists are Colima and Sayula. Still haven't finished coring there. We had an entire war in the time it took to... And a long-winded war that involved sieges down there. No marriages. No one gets married. Right, that is a state. That is already a state. It's really weird the way these states are laid out. So it's those 5 and those 5. You'd think it would be that and this, perhaps. I don't know. It's just weird. That one curling right around. Very odd. Nope, don't want to state anything else. Now they're Tepic, they're Tekos and Budapesha. The cultures around here are a real pain in the balls. They're partly accepted. What's the difference between partly and not? Partly gives 15, 15, 10. Not gives unrest 33. Okay. So not is a real big deal. That one. And the annoying part is some of these groups are so small, even though we control every clan panic culture in the game, not even 20 dev. So we can't state it. That's easily 20 dev. What the shit? What? 9, 16, 21. Oh, is it not in a state? Is that what you mean? That's a state? That's not. Gotcha. Okay, well, whatevs. Now you're in a state, bruh. Don't need to do that, but we've got the Diplo, so no harm, no foul. How long have we been going? 2.5 hours. This isn't a bad point to wrap this one up. I'm gonna have to spend an hour or so trying to weld the 2 halves together after my little bout of extreme tiredness. So I might split off and do that. We could just get rid of that, couldn't we? Got some extra. What do you call it? Alright, we'll just call this stuff and that'll be us. We should also be thinking about our next fights. So we've got claims on Otomi, yes. We're getting claims on Choitloaka. Oh, I didn't end up taking that after all of that mischief. I didn't take that. Crap. And, do you know what I didn't do? I didn't take a note of when we... I like both of those. I want to make sure that we keep Cocoa the entire game. So I'm probably going to go for those two, unless these guys have... Nope. That's 15 dev of Cocoa. I like that. Didn't take note of when the Doom hit 95, so I don't know when we'll whether we'll be our thing. Let's see if we that's making me I'm not changed to playing as a released vessel. That looks to me like this has failed. The way that's written there. See, it says reach 95, then go 20 years without the Doom hitting 100. I think this fucking thing means you've got to stay at 95. This is what I get when I don't read my things, but there's no, I can't see how you could possibly do it. It'd be the most contrived thing ever to spend 20 years just... So, what you do to avoid... If your doom is out of control, all you do is become someone else's vassal in a flower war. And whoopity-doo, they're done. Your doom stays exactly where it is, and that's how you win. But that's not a reasonable achievement game. It's just, I mean, Paradox is just dumb. Ugh. Well, we'll see. No big deal. We do. Die, please. Don't die, please. Our awful king is really wrecking my whole plan. My whole plan of saving up mill. Are they supporting independence of them? Interesting. And who's this? Which Lawaka? I probably don't need any more claims on these guys. They've got... Their tiles are so shit that even putting a claim on a 4 feels quite redundant. Uh, 656. Yeah, let's do you. Oh, can we now go there? Nope. Ah, so it's only that tile that's in that trade node. I see. I get ya. It's California, that's Rio Grande. This is Mexico. Didn't we send our dude there? Did. What the fuck? Oh my god. Some stupid game mechanic doesn't realize that he can walk across there. Good one, game. Good one. We'll do that. I don't know. So our dip is getting really high. We could try to Diplo annex our vassals. Perhaps. No. Well, no, we've got to do something with them, don't we? Yikes. Yeah, okay. So who are our vassals? I forgot. It was Matzabal. Matzabal have 7 dev. These shits have 9 dev. Yeah. So... I don't know. Once we've got a couple of more claims, we'll actually just annex these guys. And that'll be that. Huh. There's our treaty up with them. Who's their ally? Quechua. Okay, yeah, good stuff. We don't have that second claim on Quechua. But it's not too far away. We'll leave everyone drilling for the moment. Once we get that second claim, we'll oh, hang on. We've got a court. No. So I just clicked on that and thought it was that. So we do. We need that second claim there. And then we'll go in. Was that more than one? Yeah, it was. So we're currently 8 months. 7. 6. Bye. That's enough time. Actually, no, it's not going to take you 3 months, is it? We'll turn off our drilling. Which was this one? Did we do that thing where we get better? Yeah, it was that one. So, for lack of any better options, we'll get more cavalry if we, for some reason, should want them, which we don't. I think one of our passives was infantry combat, wasn't it? Oh no. Pizza exists again. No, they don't. Pizza just... Oh yes, they do. They were in there. Oh, very interesting. Ooh, we're in a state. That's okay. We've got other stuff we're focused on. Zapotec, for example, with that lovely... Yeah. What is that? Ooh, I like it. Keep developing it. Well done. No, no marriages. Alright, so I think we might wrap things up here, folks. This strikes me as a as good a place as any. Jesus. What happened there? They had that occupied. Oh, they flower wars them, of course. Okay. We have a royal marriage. Okay, that doesn't matter though. We'll more than be able to afford to full annex them. They'll give us some more aggressive expansion, but that's okay. Cost us some dip, but that's okay. Awesome. Alright guys, well thank you heaps to people, to all of those who stopped by, and to everyone who said hi. I'm probably not going to get a chance to do another one for a couple of days, but I promise it won't be the couple of weeks that it was last time I said this. Oh, no, there's a chance tomorrow should be good. We'll see. Anyways, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys soon.